Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to some more Dominion 6. Last time we did our 70th recorded game. And I'm not sure if it's a good or bad thing that I'm actually numbering them. Because who knows? I'm sure I would have lost count ages ago if I just gave them random names. But anyways, we did M.A. Negon, Dungeon of the Warlocks, based on a Heroes of Might and Magic faction. And it was quite fun. Because of that, I went ahead and added some more nations. Like 45 of them. All belonging to the same creator of that one. So now the mod list, you know, there's quite a few. My list is up to 286 now. It's a lot. It's a lot. Let's roll on it. A number between 1 and 286. 49. Vanilla. Who'd have thought? Nope. That is Machaka Reign of Sorcerers. We just did that recently. So, again, 213. Not vanilla. EA Anor Londo. Ho ho ho, the time has come. Alright, we're gonna turn off then. We're gonna turn off Confluence. We're gonna turn off just most stuff. Mirror Point's kind of specific, I feel. Yeah, we'll turn off just all these extra ones. Just so we have a clean experience with Anor Londo. Okay. Okay. Game immediately crashed. That's weird. Why would that have happened? Huh. Okay. Give me a second here. Definitely not anything to do with any mods. I did add in, like, an extra map or something. I wonder if that just immediately broke something. Like, it's just incapable of being played. Let me just clear all the mods out. Free world. Okay, no. So, definitely has nothing to do with maps. What, Mirror Point is now broken? That would be kind of a disappointment. Let me just, did it get updated or something? Or I mean, nothing else got updated, so just check Mirror Point real quick. It got updated like a few weeks ago. So I don't see how that's related. I could go with the static version just to see, but it should be the exact same thing. We'll get to the bottom of this. Okay. Well, it crashed again. Let me just enable exclusively Mirror Point. I'd be really bummed if that suddenly just doesn't work anymore. Because I really wanted to play Anor Londo. That was like the one I was looking forward to. Okay, so it's not just Mirror Point. Okay, I'm gonna enable mods one at a time until we get this. We'll find the culprit. Okay, it's not that. I assume it's not that. Not that, no. I really assume it's not improved casting AI, and that would kind of be lame. It's not, no. Oh, it could be worthy heroes. Could be. Let me get the gem gen. Let me just try the gem gen. Okay, it's not gem gen. There's no way it's the new sprites. That would be really weird. Oh my gods. No, not oh my gods. We don't care about We're the Heroes, so if that's it, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. Trusty Research. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I'm not even gonna test. I just assume it's We're the Heroes. Some sort of conflict between the two. Did We're the Heroes get updated? I've definitely used it before. No, We're the Heroes hasn't been updated in like a year and a half. And I could have sworn we played. I mean, I could enable. But it doesn't matter. We're not using. We're not gonna. It doesn't matter. Anyways. Okay. Anyways, let's get into it. So, let's play on Volantis. I feel like another Volantis game. I love this map, even though it doesn't have a cave layer, really. And I wish it did. It's just still such a great map. EA Anor Londo. Boom. Volantis, what do we usually do? 9? 10? 9? 8? 8. We're doing 8. Yeah, 8. Okay. Well, that's not correct. Now that's weird, right? What? Wait a minute. What other mod nations do I even have enabled? I thought we had this sorted. Okay, hold on. Disable fucking everything. Disable all mods except for Mirror Point. Okay, there it is. That's correct. So what fucking mod was adding in all that shit? Maybe community memes. No, not community memes. And it could just be you gotta load something after something else. Okay, it's one of those. Interesting. Better indies? No? Really? Better nation overviews? This is a fun process, isn't it? It's better nation overviews. Wild. Okay, well, we don't need that anyways, because it doesn't support this, so... Okay, right. This was a fun process, wasn't it? Okay. Alright, Volantis. Yes. 71. We can maybe finally get to look at this nation. Okay. A city of brave knights and giants, often worshipped as gods by the humans living under their rule. Their power is based on mighty souls derived from the First Flame. However, the First Flame is fading, and many of Anor Londo's allies have fallen. The remnants of the gods of Anor Londo clutch to their crumbling empire, trying desperately to reinvigorate the First Flame. The humans they rule are kept ignorant of this decay. So, yeah, this is a nation inspired by Dark Souls 1, if you are unclear on that. We are humans ruled by semi-divine lords, for you prefer neutral temperature scales. Again, you don't have to put that in there. That is the default assumption. We have light and medium human infantry, elite sacred lord infantry, no cavalry. Powerful air and fire magic, moderate astral and death, minor nature access. Powerful priests, order +1, productivity +1, fire bless point +1, air bless point +1. We get standard force where we start with the giant fort. Well, of course, the city of Anor Londo. We have regular vanilla scouts. We got princes, 70 leadership. Standard sorcerer, 1 astral, 50% for a second astral. And if they get the 50%, their research will be at 9 instead of 7. But on average, it'll be 7. Cleric, 2 air, 1 priest, and they are disease healers. This is pretty usable. We could just do a lot of air shit. Lord Commander. Good lord. Size 7. Air 2, priest 2, inspirational +1, and combat caster. With the silver straight sword and the Dragon Slayer great bow. Yeah, I mean, it's a decent little thug because it's sacred, so it gets your bless. You can get personal mist form and air shield and charged body. Yeah, I mean, certainly, and 42 hit points is pretty good. You slap like a ring of regen on, a frost brand, and a vine shield, and this will clear some shit. Lord Hierophant, cap only, air 3, holy 3, shock resistant 5, and healer 1. Expensive, only 2 recruitment points though, so theoretically, once we have enough money, you can just make one of these every turn. And then you got air 3s blowing out your ass. Okay, Lord Arcane, cap only, fire 2, air 2, holy 2, with another, oh boy. Fire, air, astral, or death twice, 20% for a third one. Theoretically, if all the stars align then, almost impossible, but you could have fire 5 on these things, or air 5. What's more likely is you're going to get, like, fire 2, air 3, astral 1, or some, you know, some things like that. It's going to be hard to make perfect usage out of. But even by default, I mean, you got fire cloud spammers here. Now, in Dark Souls 1, in like the nation of Anor Londo or whatever, wasn't fire considered heretical? Wasn't pyromancy like a heretical thing? I'd have to like, I mean, the lore of Dark Souls is it's a long ways off in my mind. I'd have to look through all like the I could be wrong. I could really be wrong. Well, yeah, because it was like born out of chaos. For the creation of pyromancy, flame sorcerers were used by the Witch of Izalith. Her daughters of chaos later taught it to the demon fire sages. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't really they, like, Anor Londo didn't fuck with that at all. And I would assume that they didn't have a lot of love for pyromancy at all, considering that it just, like, kind of decimated Gwyn and his whole army and turned him into Black Knights and all that. So I don't know. But anyways, in game here, we've got, yeah, Sulfur Haze and Fire Cloud, which is, I think, Fire 3, Air 1. But even beyond that, you know, just more air spam and possibility of getting Air 3 or Air 4, which means we can get Storm going and get Storm power. But Storm is going to be tricky, because I feel like we're going to be using these big-ass archers, because how can I not? So I'm not sure about that one. And then we have Swamp Pyromancer. So this is more what I would have expected out of our fire magic. It's something that's off in the swamps, off forts kind of recruitment. I can understand not putting heretical on it, like a heretic trait on it, but I could also have said, like, yeah, look, heretic, yeah, I understand. Fire 1, and then 100% for a second fire or a nature. Again, the fire nature cross path is really limited. There's just like the 7-year fever, which is, you know, basically just like an anti-thug thing, just to get them diseased and kill them off slowly. So beyond that, that's really not exceptional. But half of these guys will be Fire 2, which, as we know, is Fire 3, and yeah, Fire 3 certainly gets you some fun little toys. Prison of Fire and Fire Elementals and Fireball and Falling Fires and all these great things, but yeah, I mean, Fire Elementals. And that's a cheap way to get a lot of Fire Elemental spam with Fire in a Jar. Units. We have Human Bowman. Range 35, 10 attack, 11 pierce. Very, very, very standard archers. Yes, we can put flaming arrows on them. We have access to some high-level fire. So that is a possibility. It depends on fire resistance. We also have Human Archer, which have composite bows, 13 pierce. Start to get to the point of like, ouch. Ouchies. We'll see. Human Infantry. Yep. I mean, it's not, it's, yeah. Yeah, it's a like a light infantry sort of unit. Very standard, 13 defense, 13 damage spears, 4 parry shields. It's fine. It's fine. Human infantry with swords instead for 16 damage, 14 defense. Yeah, possibly the better option in the long run. Human spearman. All right, now we're cooking a little bit. 15 protection, 12 defense. You got the length 3 spears. Overall, still pretty average, but 15 protection is pretty solid. Even though we don't have any earth mages or really any way to increase that. The 12 defense, yeah, that's a little low, considering a lot of it's just going to bypass the shield entirely. But, you know. Human swordsman, 15 protection, 13 defense. Probably what I would go with. Balder Knight. Alright, there we go. 13 hit points, 15 protection, 16 defense. Very respectable heavy infantry. Only 10 MR, though. That's a weak spot. 8 speed. It's not amazing, but okay. And 12 morale is solid. 17 slash damage on the broadsword, 12 attack. They got parry 6 shields. 19 protection, which means anything that lands kind of... any units coming at them with attack skill between 10 and 16 on average for the first couple rounds of combat is gonna hit the shield. And have to chew through like 33 protection or something to actually hit him. So yeah, this is a pretty solid option. Now 15 protection, I'd say, does not really protect them from the composite bows, but they do have shields, so it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but I'd probably still lean towards the bowman. Especially because these guys don't gain that much extra protection. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. Okay. Baronique Knights. The giant tower shields. 19 hit points, size 4, 16 protection, 13 defense, 10 MR, 13 morale. For some reason, they got 10 combat speed, which is pretty surprising. 21 blunt damage maces. 12 attack. And yes, 7 parry tower shields. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. Expensive, though. But that's why we have order +1, productivity +1. Silver Knight, cap only sacreds. Oh boy. 28 hit points. Size of 5. 18 protection, 16 defense. 13 MR, 13 morale, 11 speed. They got silver straight swords, length 2. So they're basically like battle axes. A 14 attack, 24 magic slashing damage is amazing. And they have the silver shields, 5 parry, and they're sacred. I mean, the working man's bless has never been so good. We can easily get these up to like 20 defense, 20 attack, 28 damage or something. With maybe enchanted blood or like just, yeah. It's, yeah. Or blur. I think blur might be solid as well. I mean, you could, yeah, we can't really go much for the Hellbless. We do need a lot of scales. But yeah. There's also the ones with spear. Length 4, spear, 13 attack, 20 piercing magic damage. 15 defense instead. But yeah, they get the spears, which are going to repel everything in the game, especially with our attack buffs. That's probably even better of a choice. Oh boy. And then the Silver Archer. So the dreaded Anor Londo Archer. So here's the thing. We kind of mentioned this last time with the Medusas, where this damage, right? It's a Sacred Archer. You can't buff archers much. As far as taking a bless. Precision isn't really worth taking. It's not really going to do much for you. And the other issue is that sacred archers you generally want in mass. You want a lot of archers. And that's tough with sacreds. But if you look at a unit like this is basically a frontliner. Like, if you took away the bow, and you just look at the other stats and the damage numbers and things and the protection value, everything else. Like, it's basically, you take away the bow, they're just like battle axe wielding plate wearers, you know? 28 hit points. Damn cat. 28 hit points, 18 protection, 12 defense, 13 MR, 13 morale, 25 damage on their swords. And what they get to do is just launch volley after volley at range 50. And we could take even further range. Like, we could get that to range 75, like a fucking howitzer. And just have silver archers raining these 26 piercing damage shots. Until it maybe something eventually gets into melee. And then we just butcher them. With 25 slashing damage magic swords. So really, you don't need anything else. And the nice thing about this is that we can get the silver archers and get a lot of them, but then also take human archers in the back. A lot of them, assuming I can afford it all, and then buff it all with fucking flaming arrows, and then it's just And also this thing stuns. Now it is like a crossbow. It's one shot every 2 rounds. But that's why we'd support it with regular human archers. All with flaming arrows. Yeah, I mean, I think the Silver Knights would do a bang up fucking job. And we probably could do them with human archers with flaming arrows if we throw fire resistance on the knights. But it's hard to pass up just the Anor Londo archers. Okay, we get the kill into the first flame, of course. 3 fire gems per turn, 1 astral pearl. Tomb of the Giants, 2 death gems per turn, and Anor Londo itself allows for all our caps. Summons. So we can summon Black Knights, which are similarly extreme. Even higher MR, higher morale, more hit points. They're fire resistant 15, which makes them even better in this role. They have 26 damage. Black Knight swords, length 3, 15 attack, with a Demon Bane effect. Nice, nice, very nice. And they have shields, parry 5. So honestly, I think we could just kind of summon these and have them fight in front of the archer. I mean, yeah. The silver archers are still going to just decimate these guys. So even if it hits the shield, that's what, 37? I guess 37 minus 15 or whatever. I mean, it's yeah, I guess on average it probably still wouldn't do anything, but it might stun them. I suppose they're damn good. I mean, they're damn good. We probably aren't going to get many of them, I would imagine, but they're damn good and they're sacred. Scaleless Pale Drake. Seath. Earth 3, Astral 4, so you can just make golems out his ass. Immortality. Flying, but he's homesick. So when we summon him, probably to the capital, that's where he's staying. Or, I don't know, wherever we might be able to summon him. So he's not, yeah, not super... He can leave, though. He'll take 20% damage. Every month, but he's immortal. So it's hard to say. It's kind of interesting. Taurus demons. Well, 50 HP, size 7, 14 protection, 16 MR, 17 morale, 16 speed. It's fire resistant 10 and a trampler. Dark vision 100, undisciplined, and he causes unrest with a 36 slashing damage battle axe, 22 damage headbutt. I assume we'll get these one at a time, but it's pretty good. Is it going to work with our Silver Archer strategy? Not really. Not really at all. He'll get just shredded instantly. But if I didn't use Silver Archers, he would be pretty good. Capra Demon. 33 hit points, size 5. Protection 12, fire resistant 10. Undisciplined, causes unrest. Got 2 falchions. You might get more of these than just one with a summon. They are pretty good as just far as damage is concerned. And then the Demon Fire Sage Commander. 2 fire, 1 earth, 1 nature, and then another fire, earth, or nature. So you could have 3 fires or 2 earths, 2 natures. Fire resistant, of course, 15. And they have tight rain on any undisciplined units, such as the Capra Demons. They do also cause unrest, though. Certainly, some thugging potential, though. Definitely, definitely. I would say... You probably want Nature 2 the most for personal regen. So like Phoenix Pyre or Fire Shield, Temper Flesh, personal Stone Skin, personal regen. Got to 3 Nature, you get Strength of Gaia as well. I don't know. Interesting. Okay. We got any unique pretender? Yes, we do. We get, yeah, we get these two. The Lord of Cinder. Yep. Pretty big and beefy and big. And the Lord of Sunlight. Now, didn't we do... We did, Londor, right? And we did the Lord of Cinder. I believe. We could do the Lord of Sunlight, but the paths aren't exactly what I would lean towards. Although air is good, fire is good. It's hard to say. Feel like I'll gimp my choices by doing that. Right, because we need quite a lot of scales. So we need like something really just cheap. Probably the Fountain of Blood. Or just taking one of these little jabronis, the Archmage or something. I mean, what would we pick for the Silver Archer exactly? Well, obviously all the working man stuff does do pretty well. We still want higher... Well, that's the thing. Like, attack seal does not help our bows, but precision isn't really worth taking. So we need a bit more, I think, of defensive stuff, or we could take air just for far shot. 30% extra. So 30% of 50 is like, what, 20? No, that can't be right. Like 16 or something? I don't know. It's kind of good. It's pretty good. The further the further back we can start, the more shots we're going to get off before we get into melee combat. It's non-incarnate. It's pretty cheap. No, can you take it multiple times? Oh my god, you can take it multiple times. Jesus Christ. So then it just is 60%? 60% bumps us up to like range 80. It's so memey that I think I have to try it. Yeah, I mean, again, the precision is just like... It's just... I think we'd rather look towards defensive stuff. Let's assume that enemy archers are not really going to be hurting us too much. But I think, like... I think Blood Surge... Yeah, Blood Surge will work on ranged. But it doesn't really help us much in range. It'll increase our strength a bit. Increase our damage like a very small amount. It gives us +1 defense, which also doesn't help us at range. And reinvigoration's pretty good. I imagine our encumbrance is... it's only 5, and that's melee encumbrance. So, you know, I don't think we need any of that. So no, I probably won't take Blood Surge, actually. I mean, it does help when we do get into melee, and we will definitely get into melee. Especially earlier on when I don't have, like, 100 of them. So yeah, I might not even take Blood, and rather just go for, like... Blur and Heroism. As far as just, like, some cheap shit that we can just grab. And then, oh, we didn't look at our national spells. Of course, of course. Capra Demon. So 3 nature gems gets you 4 of that. Oh my god. Well, now you're just joking with me. Well, fuck. Now I'm conflicted. Now I'm really conflicted because these things are not going to do well at all with our archer spam. Because we're going to be so far back, and the whole point was that the whole point of the going all the way in the back archers, so we can spend like 80% of the battle just firing our arrows over and over. Whereas anything else that's on our side that's going to go into melee will just die. Either due to the enemy and making first contact on their own, or due to our own arrows just shredding them. But you're giving me 4 Capra Demons for 3 gems, and it's just like, these things are pretty nuts for that cost. But they really, I mean, they have a lot of hit points, but they can't survive sort of full contact very well. And they're undisciplined. They also cause unrest, though, and quite a bit of them. That means every time I cast that, it's a pack that's going to cause 2 unrest wherever they are every turn, and that's just going to add and add. I do think that is kind of like OP, but I'm going to just skip it. We're going to skip it. Taurus Demon, you get fucking 4 of them for 12 nature gems. Oh, man, I thought it was going to be 1. That's always worrisome for balance when I think I'm going to get 1 and you give me 4 of them. I mean, that spell... Well, 12 is kind of high for 1. Okay, yes. But if you had it at 6 gems or 5 gems for 1... Even that would be... I mean, they're 50 hit points, 14 protection, 16 MR, 17 morale, and they trample with a 36 slash damage battle axe. I mean, any amount of buffs, especially Mist Form, which we have, like, infinite access to, is going to be just redonkulous on these things. Granted, they are undisciplined, and they do cause unrest, sure. And you can't really fix that until you get a Demon Fire Sage to get tight rain on them. Sure. But still, 4 of them? Black Knights. Okay, this is much more balanced, I think. You get 3 Black Knights for 10 fire gems, and it's a level 5 ritual. That's more balanced, and I think we might try some of those. But it's hard to say, because they'll still die to our own arrows, so we'll see. But the thing is, we probably want to go 5 Conjuration anyways for fire elementals. And then 7 is the Demon Fire Sage, 50 nature gems. You get 4 Taurus Demons, 4 Capra Demons with it, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's still pricey. I mean, that's the cost of Mother Oak, you know. So, you're not going to have too many Demon Fire Sages, and I don't think they're that insane. And then the Pale Drake Duke, 40 Astral Pearls. You're bribing Seath the Scaleless with Astral Pearls to come out. Yeah, I mean, we'll never see that, but that's, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't seem like something I would really want to do, but I don't know. Evocation. We get Lightning Spear. 1 air, 1 holy. 30 plus range, 75% casting time. Precision 4, it hits 1 person only. For 13 plus armor negating shock damage. Good God. It is a very small AoE. You know, it's only 1 person, 1 target, that's it. But it's extremely low fatigue cost and fast casting time. You could just throw a lot of these. Who would this be suited for? The clerics. So they already have Air 2, which means they'd get a bonus to this spell. Yeah, it would be 35 range for them, 5 fucking fatigue, and 14 damage. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That is pretty painful. Soul Arrow. It's a classic. 30 range, 75 casting time, 1 person, 6 precision, 20 fatigue, 10 plus armor piercing damage. Doesn't affect friendly units. Didn't we already do this? Didn't we have this discussion with Drangleic? Or, no, Londor. This is already pretty ridiculous. So Astral, which means that our little sorcerer can just cast it. Some of them will cast it better. But yeah, you could just literally have 100 of these guys. Even better, you just throw them into a communion. And then it gets really fucking ridiculous. Okay. Great Soul Arrow. Yeah, it's just a lot better. Area effect 1, precision 8. Assuming you get thrown into a small, well, you know, some sort of communion. Get up to like 3 astral, you drop this fatigue cost down to 10, and then that's spread them around. You know, you're doing like 17 armor piercing damage and AoE 1 with high precision that doesn't affect friendly units. It's pretty nuts. Great Lightning Spear, 2 air, 2 holy. Air effect 1. 20 fatigue, 14 plus armor negating damage. Can hit friendly units, but in our case, it wouldn't really matter. But 2 air, 2 holy gets a lot trickier, doesn't it? Because our clerics can't do that. So it has to be the Lord Commanders. And we're not really going to make these in mass, but at least it is something for our Lord Commander to do. The Lord Hierophant, however, could get even bigger version of that. So he would have 40 range, 10 fatigue, and then 16 plus armor negating damage. Yeah. You know, that's... yeah. Sunlight Spear. So again, the Hierophant can cast this. Wait, is he a... wait a minute. Hold on, did I see that right? That's a Holy 3 spell? Is he really Holy 3? Oh, he is. Oh my god. Didn't even realize that. Okay. So, 40 range, 75% casting time, 4 area effect, 4 precision, 50 fatigue, 20 plus armor negating damage. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, if we get Storm and Storm Power, but again, we don't really want Storm with all our archers. But if I was doing the spear strat, the Silver Knights with spears and stuff, and we didn't do any ranged attacks, and we cast Storm, then, yeah, this would be pretty obscene. Crystal Soul Spear. Developed by Big Hat Logan. 55 range, 1 area effect, 8 precision, 40 fatigue, 34 armor piercing damage that doesn't affect friendlies. That is a crazy amount of damage. Pretty high fatigue cost. And what did we really have that has earth on it? I didn't know we had any earth. So it must be like a hero that we get. We get Big Hat Logan as a hero, or your pretender. Or I guess the Demon Fire Sage, but he doesn't have Astral. Yeah, and that's it. And, you know, that's pretty high up there at Evocation 7, but pretty powerful. Construction? Usually not. Would have been nice to see some, you know, one other Dark Souls reference here. But yeah. Well, I mean, maybe there's like artifacts or something. Who knows? No. No. Okay. Enchantment. Nothing. Thaumaturgy. Nothing. Blood magic. Almost certainly nothing. Yeah. Okay. We're going to stick with the archer strat just because it's something different to do. We haven't really done sacred archers that much. And Right, so if we think about our Pretender and using him in combat with some of this stuff, he would just mostly benefit from having high Arcane. He's not going to have any Holy to cast the Sunlight stuff. He could do eventually Crystal Soul Spear, but really we could get some massive Great Soul Arrows out of him. Just constantly. And again, if we get him up to like Astral 6, he'll have 60 range on it. Doing like, yeah, obscene amount of damage. For basically no fatigue at all. But this one is mostly good in mass, much like our archers. But yeah, we'll probably want Astral. Which means that... yeah, see, I don't know if I'm going to take it. I don't really need solar weapons at all. Even though it feels really appropriate here. Alright, just because it's there. Just because it's there. I don't think these guys really even need much of a bless, to be honest. Alright, we're going 3 and 3, which is pretty hefty. Anor Londo temperature. Maybe I don't futz with it at all. It does hurt income by 5%. We're gonna have to probably take something in the dumps, though. We're gonna have to dump something. What's my main mage I'm gonna be making? Sorcerers or clerics. They really don't have much research. I guess we'll take Misfortune. We'll take Hot 1. Maybe even Death 1. So yeah, I mean, probably defense is where I would like to bolster our numbers a bit. No, I think I should get fire resistance. I think I should take 10 fire resistance. And, take another heroism. Really just, we're getting meme builds here. This is a pretty meme build. I don't really recommend this. But I think we're so overpowered that it won't matter too much. Alright, we're gonna go with that. Alithus is the name of our god, apparently. We're playing on Valanis, so with 8 players. We'll do 12 thrones total. Oh, of course. Why wouldn't I start here? Next to Sinkhole Swamp. Wish I could rename that to Blighttown. Anyways, we're gonna send a scout out immediately to see what's in this region here. We definitely want to get a fort here pretty quickly. That would be the site of our first fort. Usually I build a fort here, but I think this is a far more important position to have a defensive spot. So we have a prince. We could prophetize him. But, oh god, it's like, should I just bite the bullet and just get the fucking Lord Hierophant out? Probably. Yeah, we're gonna... fuck. I don't really benefit, but... no, I don't benefit. It's just so expensive. Okay, how many archers can I get? Fucking 4. That's not many. Alright, we're just gonna do that. I'm not gonna prophetize you. And we really just want to get evocation at the bare minimum to get, like, Evocation 2, or... I guess with the Hierophant, I probably am going to want Great Lightning Spear, so I guess we'll go Evocation 3. But then after that... we have a lot of air magic. We want to best utilize our big air magic. We're not going for Storm, so there's that. We could get a Swamp Lab set up. We are right next to a swamp. So we could actually start to get Fire Elementals going pretty quickly. But there's also Mist Form, which is really damn good. And all my clerics will be able to cast Mist Form. So probably we just want to go Alteration 4. But then I also want this for Commune. I mean, there's a lot. There's going to be a lot to research. So we're going to want to get a lab set up in the swamp. Alright, so we have EA Urmor, Soramatia, Ubar, Tianchi, Mictlin will probably die, Therados, and Atlantis. Yeesh, fucking Therados. Good thing I took solar weapons. Really decimate them. Alright, so we're going to grab the Hierophant now. And we're just going to wait another turn. It'll be worth it. Okay, now we can keep making... yeah, I mean, sort of want to bounce between these two. But these are cheaper for now. Okay. Yeah, we will need an actual leader at some point. But we're going to cast Divine Blessing, Sermon of Courage, and then Lightning Spear. Yeah, they do have massive range, but these guys don't. So we're just going to do something like this. And we'll take on the swamp. I can't believe I've done this. I sent just the... I didn't even prophetize him yet. Well, maybe he can win with Lightning Spear. He's not going to win with Lightning Spear. This is a disaster. I can't believe I've done this. What? Okay, we're really far behind. We're building up a big collection of silver archers, I guess. This is that's the dumbest thing I've done in this entire game. Hey, we got Gwendolyn, the Dark Sun. Holy shit. 4 astral, 2 death, 3 glamour, 4 fucking holy, glamored up, and an assassin. An assassin! With a dagger, 2 venomous fangs, and an enchanted bow. Good God. And 32 hit points. Yes, so Gwendolyn... yeah, ridiculous. But for right now, just pure research material. What the fuck? No. In my cap circle, dude? In my fuck... like, what? 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 I know I've been slow here, but it's turn 5. I probably wouldn't have even gotten to that anyways. What the fuck? I mean, this is war. Like, there's no NAP here. That's war, and it's against fucking Atlantis. All right, well, I'm gonna become a prophet while we're sitting here. Yeah, I mean, that's... What do you even say about that? What the fuck do you even say about that? I've never experienced such blatant disrespect. Okay, let's take our military this time. And we're gonna go to war with Atlantis. This will be great. Okay. Pretty good. We didn't lose anything. Silver Archers got 11 kills with their arrows, so pretty damn strong. Anything they hit will basically fucking die. It's just a matter of getting the hits. And now I have to fucking PD this up. Again, very respectable. He already built a... He already built a temple here. This is... Dude. I mean, what do you even say about stuff like that? Let's go downstairs, see who's down there. If I had to take a guess, shot in the dark, probably... Oh, boy, I'm not sure. Maybe Micklin, but you're not usually underground. And I don't think Therados is usually underground, so I don't really have a good guess here. Could be anybody or could be nobody. Atlantis is right here. I mean, I can't be too shocked that he went on to Lost Canyon range. But to go next to my capital, I mean, surely the AI is not that stupid. I guess they are that stupid. Oh. Yeah, I was kind of waiting there to sign an NAP. I don't think he'll ever accept, though, because it's like... But you're a water nation! Stay in the water! Take all the water and then talk to me. But yeah, it's his cap circle. Oh, Micklin's sitting right on... Okay. Okay. Well, Micklin's probably the best choice, because he's almost certainly going to get himself killed. We're just going to get a lab built here. He may have signed that NAP. Oops. He may have signed that. Alright, we can start making swamp pyromancers there. Good. So... Yeah, and we just gotta build a few temples, and Micklin won't be long for this world. Take over his capital. We got a throne right next to him. It'll be good. Yeah, Atlantis accepted right away. Now, that doesn't mean much. That doesn't mean really much of a hill of beans, because we are in his cap circle, and he very well may go to war before long. But we'll see how it goes. I really do not care for the color scheme of our flag, though. That is just a puke yellow. I'm not sure if that best represents Anor Londo. Like, if I just Google Anor Londo, what comes up here? Is there any sort of symbology or something? Not real, but isn't there... Couldn't you have done, like... I guess... Isn't it just, like, literally, like, an icon image that you can just upload as a flag? That's how I thought it was. Or, like, doesn't Gwyn have a symbol or something you could do? I don't know, actually. Yeah, like the dark sign or whatever it is. Couldn't you have just put that on a flag and made it like gray and red or something? I don't know. This is just nasty. Yeah, looking pretty good. We're probably, especially because we have a big bless. I'm not quite sure of our range. We have an extra 60%. So 75 would be 50%. So assume 80 range. I think that puts us pretty squarely back here. Now, we do have... You could now cast Great Lightning Spear. And, the other archers are obviously going to just keep walking forward. I could take along a bunch of these other little mages, because they can all cast Soul Arrow. Every last one. And it is pretty good. There are the twos, I guess, could cast Great Soul Arrow, so maybe we should just take those. We'll take along 3 of them. Now the problem is, of course, that they're kind of... They're in the mix, so to speak. Let's see how this one goes. Let's see our range. Once we get the blessing on. Oh, don't even need it. Jesus. 80. 80 fucking range great bows. That stun and do the extra fire damage, if even need be. But like I said, anything we hit is basically dead. Look at that. Oh, we get a little Great Soul Arrow. There you go. Boom, boom. Look at that, getting kills. And the friendly fire begins. But eventually we'll only have silver archers. Well, no, there's no deaths. Oh, boy. It's gonna be one of those nations, you know? And just a cut down on rest, you know? Always need more money. Just like watching it. I just like being on the other end. I get to finally be on the other end of the Anor Londo archers, where I get to be the horde of fucking scum. Look at it. You get that. I see some fire damage being popped up there. Got great soul arrows routing them when they still have a mile to go before reaching my archers with their silver swords. Crazy good, man. Route. You don't want none of this, man. Get out of here. Yeah, I think that was some friendly fire, but spearmen, yeah, we're gonna be rid of those soon enough, I'm sure. And let's complete the cap circle. So it's like, do I want Great Lightning Spear? Well, these guys can't do Great Lightning Spear. They're level 1 priests. Right. So they have to just cast Lightning Spear. It's pretty good, but I don't know if it's better than Soul Arrow. This is armor piercing. This is armor negating. I guess against higher armor stuff, Lightning Spear is a lot better. But I think just in mass, Soul Arrow is pretty obscene before we even get into communions. Watch another one, because I love it. Yep. Silver archers. I mean, we're going to have hundreds of them. It will be quite unstoppable. Okay, Atlantis took that. I'm not about to break the NAP over it. And, you know, if he wants to build a fort there and go to war with who the fuck's over here for now, I'll allow it. I'm interested more in this direction. Dealing with Mictlin and, there weren't any thrones underground as far as I saw. So we'll have to keep sweeping west. I think we do want to get this coast, though. And possibly get a foothold here. There's maybe thrones. Well, there's no... I don't know. I don't know where all the thrones are. It's kind of annoying. We'll get to the bottom of this. Okay. I could take some more soul arrow spammers. It's kind of funny. It's like, what the fuck else do I even need to cast? Okay, well, let's say that we wanted to live in a world where this time I actually ended up with, Army of Mist. Level 5 air. I don't think we even took that on our guy. And we can't get storm power without fucking over all our archers. So... what else do I really need? I suppose as an alternative, we could just go for True Shot Warriors. I know we've talked about how precision is kind of kind of iffy, but it is a pretty easy buff that we can spam around the bend. Yeah, wind guide basically. Although, well, wind guide negates the 50% firing chance from storm and halves the precision penalty and gives the +2 to all our units. So wind guide does allow us to do storm and thus storm power and thus more stuff. So maybe we should shoot for wind guide at enchantment 6 at this point. In which case, we kind of need to spend our researchers doing research stuff. Yeah, and then the fire guys, they're just going to mostly do research. Hermor is going to expand, especially without a clear-cut enemy to fight to their east. Mictlan sure as hell ain't doing damn anything. Okay, need more money. We'll get our money. The nice thing about these archers, yeah, they're pricey, but they're sacred, so the upkeep is half. I mean, it's just obscene, right? This is just obscene. Yeah. Just routing everything. Don't. Fuck, I have to go through the capital. I always learn this lesson. Oh, cavalry. Potentially our greatest enemy. No, didn't really do much. Yeah, everything just gets HP routed in like an instant. Silver archers, man. Like I said, Silver Knights would have also been pretty obscenely good. There's a throne here. Just quit giving me fire nature. It's fucking worthless. I have to fire in a jar just to get up to Phoenix power. I don't want that. Although, fire resistance, we could spam a lot of fireballs. Okay. I figured he was going to go for this. That's why I went for there. Don't worry, buddy. I'll take care of all these little barbarians for you. Little tribals. I just love watching the archers. Can't get enough of it. Just put up a bigger fight there. Look at that. Still not enough, but bit of a bigger fight. Spearmen are getting whittled down. Barbarian Horde in New Spring. Great. That means that he's going to take that, like, this turn. Oh, and Therados is already up in here. Fuck. Alright, well, I'm taking this. I also probably want to get something going in Brightgate with Palisade. We're getting surrounded. Just got 2 thrones here. What the hell? Yeah, I could lead Gwendolyn to go clear this out. Shit. Getting complicated already. Oh, and that was against Jade Maidens and Amazons. Yeesh. Nope, Therados took it. Damn, damn. Damn, damn, damn. Means he's probably gonna go to war with me before long. Damn, damn. Lost too much ground with that rough early start with my big stupid mistake. We gotta start building temples. Gotta get Miquelin's capital. Get the fuck out of here. So to get Miquelin's capital, I have to now go around the back end. But that is exactly what we will do. Okay. Someone attacked that already? Sure. Yeah, I should probably get a Lord Commander or something to lead all these. There's another throne here. Do I sign an NAP with Therados, swoop around, wipe out Miquelin, and then go to war with Urmor for 1, 2, 3, 4 thrones? Done. I think that's the plan. So let's try to get one with Therados. Nope, Atlantis just declared war. Never mind. Fucking hell, it's a worst case scenario. I can't believe there's multiple water nations. Oh, there's a throne here, which cuts me off from Miquelin for the time being. But I suppose this is gonna get complicated. Pointless. Yeah, if you had a bag of wind, bag of air, whatever it's called. I have no air gen. Oh my god, yeah, we haven't done any site searching at all. Fuck. Yeah, we'll work on that. Okay, Therados accepted for better or for worse, really. Depends on how this goes. We're gonna join together before we get into this scuffle with Atlantis. Look upon my archers. Look upon them. Again, you know, arrow fend or whatever is a very, very easy solution to in multiplayer to stop this. But we're not playing multiplayer. Ah, fucking Atlantis, man. This is a problem. Oh, quit making those guys. God damn it. No wonder I was losing money. Well, we're at war. Could sign the NAP. May as well take a fort from him, though. From my trouble. But we also don't want this to drag out because, we gotta swoop in through the throne here to take Miquelin's capital. It's really gonna be nice. Just instantly shredded. Good God. And we already breached it. I think we probably went overboard on productivity. I think we could have sacrificed a lot of productivity in exchange for, like, more bless points or something, or more growth. Or more I don't know. Because we're limited by holy points, so I probably should have taken just more Dominion strength. Alright, so we have thaumaturgy now. So we're just gonna go ahead and dump these death gems, take air. And you're just gonna start casting Auspex, and you're gonna start casting Auspex. You're gonna start casting. Just find me air gems. We're gonna need them. Nothing, nothing. Thunder Oak. They don't even have archers on the walls. Oh, because it's Atlanta. They don't have any archers. Jesus Christ. This is obscene, man. Yeah. Okay. Got Moss Knights for some reason. Well, we could live with just taking this and being happy, but part of me does want to secure Blackboard and raise these stupid temples. Good. Damn. Took New Spring. Going. Except it's not going to end. We can have New Spring. But I'm going to take Blackboard. And there's not much he can do about that. How did we not get any air gem site? That's crazy. Like out of our capital. That's a mercenary company, I'm pretty sure. Yep, Children of Un. So, I could outbid him, and then they're mine. Suppose. Is this a valid maneuver? How? No, I didn't think so. Fucking Sarmatia. I don't want to be enemies with Sarmatia, and I don't want to be enemies with Atlantis now. Now I'm just going to patrol and hold. So this is, a lot. I mean, 270, give or take. Probably a couple hundred for sure. Bear Tribe Warriors, Archers, Guyakas, and with a Yakshini. We can't beat that with our 24 Silver Knights. So we're going to head back home. I'm going to attack some spot here unless he immediately accepts. AI's not quite that bright, though. Yeah. Pretty much searched everything. Well, he hit everything, which I think means he probably did not accept. We lost Lost Canyon range. Obviously didn't lose Blackport. And we defended Monherboa. We got the Children of Un now on our side. So we can go defend Gintmark. He's just never gonna stop. He's never gonna stop. I gotta kick his ass. Slows everything down. Damn it, Atlantis. I hate water nations. Violation. I know his answer. He attacked me. It's null and void. Fucking bullshit NAP agreement nonsense. Yeah, obviously he refused, and so did Sarmatia. Send it again. I have to keep sitting here, doing nothing with my life, while everyone else wins the game. I don't care, just wait there. Alright, our god has arrived. We lost Sinkhole Swamp. Great. Okay, well, we're taking you. You're all coming with, and we're defending Sinkhole Swamp. Your job is just to cast Great Soul Arrow as many times as you possibly can. Right, our god is here. Really should site search, shouldn't he? Although I don't know what I'm spending all these gems on. All I care about is archers. Oh yeah, we were eventually going to do Sulfur Haze, I think. I forgot about that because I never got any money for Lord Arcane. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright, we got enchantment 6, so that gets us Wind Guide, assuming we have air gems. So then I guess let's work up to Storm and Storm Power. So Storm, and then Fog Warriors. So Alteration 7. Do need Conjuration 2 though. Just do it that way. Fuck! Fuck! I'm in violation! Oh, God. Why did you take my swamp, you asshole? Now what am I gonna fucking do? This sucks. He's gonna refuse again. He's a monster. Oh, Saramation and Atlantis both refused. What do you know? Alright, well, I'm taking back my fucking swamp. And I'm kicking your ass here. Still gonna send one off to Saramatia, though. Micklin is actually doing blood sacrifice, apparently. A little bit. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Why are you like this, Atlantis? Just accept that you've learned your lesson and you won't do it again. That's all. Saramatia accepted. Good. One less problem. Still have to wait here for a moment, though. Fucking Atlantis. Jesus Christ, man. And this is what happens. This is how it goes. Like, there is just no reasoning. They refuse to accept any sort of peace. No matter how many times I send it, like, eventually, after like 20 turns. Oh boy. I mean, at least we're getting temples, we're building units. I mean, we're not like dead in the water here or anything. But, and Mictlan hasn't died yet, so there's still hope on that front. And we're researching. Jesus, that's quite the plague. 1,400 population there. That was half the population just died. It's a useless province, isn't it? Refused again. So send it again. I can't win a war with him. This is why do how do we remove underwater nations from the game is the question. Just remove water from the game, I suppose. And we could have maps where there's just no water. And thus, you know, there's no risk of any of this bullshit. It didn't really bother me when I first started playing. It felt like a cool dynamic. But now it's just like, good God. Fuck off for all eternity. He refused. Again. Again, he refused. What is wrong with you? You wouldn't play with this person. Right? If this were a multiplayer game, you would just not ever play with this person ever again. I think I've said that before. This is not a human that you would like to interact with. This is a human you would strangle. And yet, I'm forced. I'm forced. Look at how many freaking sorcerers I have. Jesus Lord. Let's start getting some Lord Arcanes to get, I think I was going to start making mages out of here, too. I don't have enough income for all this. We're not losing any units. We're just making more and more, because, like, I'm just holding here. I probably could just throw down a lot of PD, but I see how many... Well, I guess he has a lot of, like, Kraken and stuff, but... I mean, he has a lot of Deep One Spearmen. He refused again. He also attacked New Spring. Managed to kill a Silver Archer. I can't really leave. If with enough PD, I guess I can leave. I can leave with one army at least. Great, I lost Glintmark to this fucking adventurer ban. And now he's probably going to take it. So we'll have to take that on our way back. Alright, we're gonna leave this spot. I don't think that's really enough. You refused again. Boots of quickness. Alright, we're gonna hold in Blackport until he accepts. I can't abandon... Well, eventually I'll get enough money to abandon both of them, but... For now, just kind of wait. I feel like Atlantis is not doing well. So he's been focusing on me a lot, and he just, like, I would love, just, oh my god. I would just love to know, I'd love to have a peek behind the curtain of the code, and just how the devs implemented the AI's decision on a given turn to accept the NAP or not. Like, what is the math? What is the formula? Is it literally just like a D20 roll, and they just, if they get a 10 or something, or if they get not a 10, if they get like an 18 or less, they just say, nah, fuck it. That's how I picture it. Yeah, I picked up a few items from that band of adventurers or whatever, so, yeah, but Gwendolyn doesn't have any feet for some reason. I mean, maybe that was, is that something from the lore? And that could be how his boss fight is. When you fight him, he just like levitates or something. I don't really even remember. But yeah, he doesn't have a foot slot. But yeah, he is a nasty fucking assassin, and he's sacred. But he probably wants like a retinue item of some kind to have time to buff himself and to bless before he just descends upon whatever's there. Then again, he could just cast Horde of Skeletons once, and then bless, and then like Shroud of Bewilderment, and then kill. And it's probably good too. And we have Enchantment 5. He probably already is pretty fucking mean. Alright. I think I'm gonna just send him out to here to start assassinating. Right. So we want to take at least this guy and this guy with us. And then I suppose just more of these. So many more. Hey, Atlantis refused. I don't know if you know that, but he did. Minion -5. Oh my god. And there's, yeah, the religious thing that I can't leave. I guess he's in a bad enough position. He's building a lot of just, like, water shit. Then maybe I could. I just don't know why he's not accepting the NAB, man. Alright, I'm gonna head back and deal with this shit. For now, just make more of those until I figure out what else to do with you. Yeah, I know. Eventually, I'll get a temple there. Oh, God, I didn't even take all the soldiers. Okay. Hold on. Alright, you just have to wait a little bit. Also, I could have made bags of wind. Forgot to do that. It's construction 5, that's right. Okay, we're still okay. Right, forgot to send another message to Atlantis. I keep assuming he's just accepting, but he's not. Okay. I guess let's go deal with this while we're sitting here. I mean, I've got... No, I guess we're waiting for a moment. And you're sneaking in. Eventually I'll have money. These silver archers aren't dying. At all. So it just keeps accumulating. Okay. Let's see. You are going to start by casting one horde of skeletons. You are then going to... Oh, wait a minute. How does my bless help? What is my bless? Blur. Solar weapons. Alright, it helps. Fine. Blessing on yourself. And then you want... Yeah, personal luck's always good, but I think more importantly we want, like, body ethereal. Ooh, fucking invisibility. Jesus. Visibility. Body ethereal. And... Oh man, I could take horrible visage. Okay, and then advance and cast spells or advance and attack. They're both pretty good options. You have 9 encumbrance. Oh man, that armor. Okay, ditch that armor. I have a lot of attacks. Probably just advance and attack. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then you're gonna assassin. I mean, if you just die in one shot, then you die in one shot, you know. Okay, all you get to do the same fun little gimmick. Great soul arrow. This bothers me. I want them to be the same size. Close enough. Okay. Right. You can just do Great Lightning Spear now. I don't have any wind gems, air gems, so there's nothing else to be done. And then the big boy here is going to cast Divine Blessing. I don't think we really even need Sermon of Courage. We really just need more lightning spears. You, however, are going to cast... Oh god, we don't have Conjuration 3. Okay, well, you still have Sulfur Haze. The range on that isn't very good. So I don't know what I really have that is good. Of various buffs or anything. I guess Great Lightning Spear. It's pretty good range. Stormwind has pretty good range. Alright, throw out a couple Lightning Spears and then try to get some hazes. I think that's everything. Alright. Yeah, we could give her more time to assassinate stuff, but I can't be bothered. Alright, we're gonna head back home to pick up some more Deuterinos. And we can make a lot more now, thanks to our temples. And, yeah, maybe Atlantis will accept. He didn't. Alright, let's watch the assassination of a Yaksha. Right, we already are glamored, which is pretty nuts. He went with Earth Elementals. I went with Horde of Skeletons. His is gonna win. Oh god, that's not fair at all. Yep, that's not fair at all. I didn't know he'd come in with, yeah, that was worst case. Worst possible case scenario. And there you have it. I guess I gem baited him. Although I feel like he's just going to permanently have that many gems. No, we used up all his earth gems, I guess. Yay me. Let the great soul arrows commence. Boom, routed. Shit. Sulfur Haze for some extra little fun. Incredible. We did lose one brave silver archer, and somehow 2 mages died. 2 sorcerers. Probably due to the immense amount of arrows coming in. But we got them. I'm gonna go ahead and claim this while we're sitting here. Yeah, it would be cool if I could afford more shit. How about a non-aggression pact with Atlantis? It might be cool. Well, we got construction 5, so that's good. Now we probably want, I don't know what we want. What do we want? We have like we have storm, right? We've got storm and we have wind guide. We've got storm power ready to go. I think we even have, oh, we don't have army of mist, so I guess we'll go alteration 8. Okay, so then we want to get a lot of air shit now. Like bags of wind and storm in a bottle. We need a lot of air shit. Yeah, I'm aware that I don't have enough, but I have a lot of fire gems, so spend them. Spend them if you got them. Look at this. You got the Throne of Fire, so it gives us gives 1 fire gem per turn, but then also produces 2 per turn. It's got 2 Dominion spread. Blessed troops get +3 attack seal, which is insane. And we get Adept of Pyrophlegethons here, and boost fire ritual range by 1 province out of here. So if we want to just fire 3 mages, which are fire 4 mages, really. There you go. Wild. It's a good throne. Good throne. Hey, Atlantis refused. I just don't get... I mean, this... I think this has got to be a record, right? This has to be the most number of refusals we've ever had from one nation. I mean, we've had some doozies, I'm aware. But this seems like a record. Was this a throne or something? What the hell am I fighting here? Why is there a fucking Anunnaki of growth and rebirth here? How is this not a throne? Ow. Lost 2 more mages, but we got a vine shield for free. That was a throne. What? What? An Anunnaki of growth and rebirth and of love and war and Kitharonic Lions and Vino. This was a fucking throne I just fought for some reason. Wild. At this point, I think we just kind of are waiting Mictlan out rather than going to direct war with them, even though I don't think they have almost any troops, and we could just stomp them and take the capital. And then I don't have to jostle over... Yeah, alright. Hey, let's send an NAP, though, to Atlantis, because we don't really want to be at war with them for an extended period of time, so that might help us. Alright, so our big boy, you get this and this. So that's a total of 3 air gems. You can take that. We're also going to be bringing along... You. Probably could bring along a lot more than that. We're actually kind of at the end of our research here. So I guess I could start doing communions, but we're just going to bring along all these 2s. We like them. And we'll bring along you 3. Alright. Because we're going to war with Ermor, presumably, after this. Make sure we grab the last few soldiers, archers. I don't know if I really have that many. 189 total. It's alright. I guess Alteration 8 will take a while, but we're still making mages every turn, so it's fine. Demons manifested in Comsath. Fucking spine devils. So Therados will probably take this in a second. I guess let's mosey on over there. Destroyed my temple, too. Oh, and you're now stuck up here. Okay, you will sit on the mountain. Yeah, yeah. Plop that down. We just want to take all this property. Or he vanishes and someone else takes it. Hey, Atlantis refused. Can't believe it. Money's tight when you never lose a single unit. Like, we really haven't even seen the Silver Archers in melee. And they're pretty damn strong in melee. This has just been like a ridiculous string of just crush, crush, crush. Hey, let's grab you guys, because you're useful. And now I have to script everything. Okay. So, unfortunately... Well, don't I have a prophet somewhere? Who's my prophet? Oh, that was... Right, that was this guy. Shit, yeah, because he's also my main air mage. Should have made more of those guys. Okay, so he's going to cast Divine Blessing. We don't really need Fanaticism. And then... So Wind Guide is 1 gem, and we can just cast that. And then I have 2 gems left. So we need to cast... Oh, fuck. Storm is 4. So basically you can cast Storm. But I'm going to need a second guy with the same loadout to do Army of Mist. But yeah, he can cast Storm then. Even though it says it's red, I don't see why he can't do this. I feel like he's not going to do it, but we'll script it as if he is. And we'll do it that way. Now, theoretically then, everyone else... So he's casting that like 3rd in or something like that. But the timing... This is 100... Yeah, shit. I don't want to cast Storm and then he like sits there for a long while. And we have 50% missile. It's not good. We need multiple mages doing this shit. So I don't know. Just cast something and then cast Storm Power. Or try to, and you'll figure it out. It's probably not going to amount to much, but we don't really need much, do we? I don't know, cast shit and then cast Sulfur Haze. Oh, we can be further back than this. What are we doing? Again, that bothers me. Okay. Yeah, just disseminate yourselves. You'll find something to do with your time. Well, he got all the way under here. But he doesn't spread Dominion. So he has no Dominion in his capital. He should be dead like this turn or so, I would imagine. But I think we need more of these guys, so get on that. Oh, he fought back. Damn. Fucking Atlantis. This is a record. It has to be. It has to be a record. Be all up in my ass. All up in my ass. Fuck. Remember when we were gonna do like pyromancy stuff and fire elementals? So much for that. I always have very lofty ideas at the start of a playthrough. Very lofty. But hey, we might actually get Army of Mist going. It's possible. Fucking hell. The hell's happening in Bowenshire is so bad. Good God, it's a lot of disease. You're a disease healer, so that's good. Alright. Hey, Atlantis refused. Go figure. We instantly breached Mictlan. There's a lot of unrest there. They're not happy. They don't believe in anything. What is this Bowenshire disease? So we actually are really hoping that Ermor loses this, because I can't cross this otherwise. Maybe in winter I could cross, but otherwise I gotta bring this army all the way back around. I mean, we do want to go to war with Ermor, I suppose. But do I want to go to war with Ermor now? I suppose. Like, what am I gonna do? Well, there's this throne. I'd rather not go to war just yet, but soon. I think we gotta go around. But this gives me an opportunity to go back home, pick up more dudes, pick up more big air mages that will cast big air magic, and we can get Army of Mist going even though I don't even need it. And yeah, we will storm this capital. I don't know how he hasn't been Dom killed yet, though. It's so difficult. Even EA Mictlan can just hold on even without doing like almost any blood sacrifice. Wow, they got some range on those bad boys, on those slings. 36 range. Feel like we lost some mages on that one. Yep, 2 mages, 2 archers. Killed Hunbalam. And there's another capital. And Ermor did take it. Yeah, And Ermor is going to have a lot of shielded troops, which might be a little tricky to deal with. This extremely steady, non-flinching growth of my army size. Very low, but very powerful. Alright, you're gonna build temples. We like temples. Pretty sure we fought that in our own dominion. How does... Oh, he's preaching here? So he can preach. He just can't spread dominion. Oh, that's how they survive. He lives on. Atlantis refused again. Go figure. He's got a whole other fort down here. What an asshole. Yeah, we are not fast. Hey, I'm going to send an NAP to Atlantis and maybe trying to prevent any further aggression on either side so we can just be at peace. I mean, everybody likes peace, right? I can't imagine anyone refusing a non-aggression pact at this point in the game. That would be wild. How many giant air mages do we think we need? I don't know. It's a good question. Throw in sorcerer. We have breached Underhome. That's good. That's good. That's good. We're starting to get quite a bit of money. Ermor has forts fucking everywhere. He hasn't taken a single throne yet. Surprisingly. We're going to storm that castle, and then there's not much left to Micklin. I feel like we probably have enough storm in a bottle at this point. Basically, all these guys got storms in a bottle. Yeah. I don't know. I guess more of these guys. What a strange game this one's been. Oh, Ermor declares war on me and attacked immediately, and Atlantis refused again. This is great. This is really great. Lost another mage. Took Underhome. Okay, so he took this from us. That means this gets big fucking PD. I don't care. Deal with it. There we go. We're getting back home. We're very slow, very slow. And I just want to wipe out Micklin completely. I don't know how he still exists, but he does still exist. And yeah, we'll have a pretty massive army, a lot of mages. I have so many gems, I don't know what to even do with them. So I guess I probably could have had, well, at this point I could have these mages just summon like hundreds of Springhawks. Mile deep. Oh, that's right. That was. And we lost Underhome. Well, no. What? Where is he coming from? Why did you build there? Now he's gonna... Okay, I think we're fine. 403 troops he can carry. Okay, well, we're going to load up every air mage we have. Which is quite a lot. All these. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of mages. Okay. Oh, great. And Atlantis is still attacking me actively. And centaurs have come out, and barbarians have come out. Disease is spreading. So we lost Witch's Copse. We lost Lorborough. And yeah, we are under siege in Underhome. This is a great turn. Everything's really, really good here. Right, so Urmor is besieging us there. Right. Well, I think we'll leave it here for now and pick it up next time, because I'm not close to winning, that's for damn sure. Yeah, my two big slow armies are not cutting it. Okay. Well, my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Dominion 6. See you fine folks in the next part.